easy, hon. Don't grieve. Or your mother. You've grown into such an amazing young man already, and I couldn't be prouder of you, my darling. And however low-born you are, there will always be someone willing to carry your torch. So even if I'm not here, you're not alone.
Your Majesty?
Sorry, you were telling me about Nelfa?
Now where exactly did I leave off? Let's see, there's a valiant prince and a stupid prince. The stupid prince isn't popular with the commoners. The valiant prince has just about everyone's support.
And that's Tol Nelfi, right?
Uh-huh. He even tamed the wild beast. Well, sort of, I guess. Mostly by sharing his dessert.
I see. So Reiner and Ferris have sought refuge in Tol's manor house.
Yep.
Interesting.
So far, majority opinion condemns the Goodwill mission to Nelfa as a potential political blunder.
Which also reflects just how many people think the visit is imminent.
Point being, the public is taking an interest. This is Duke Steried's way of goading you into a trap.
Knowing what we do, there's no sense in taking the risk.
I respectfully beg to differ.
You don't think you should go? Colonel Froad, please!
A clever strategist would see this less as an obstacle than as an opportunity. If the threat is handled with a certain finesse, the trap can not only be avoided, but sprung instead on the vile traitors who dared set it in the first place.
I don't believe this. The bait for that little turnabout is still his life. He can't just stroll into Imperial Nelfa like that. That's exactly what the conspirators want him to do.
Their plot will only succeed if his grace is vulnerable.
He would be vulnerable so far away from home.
Not if on his journey I am allowed to accompany him.
What guarantee do we have that you're not an assassin?
If I were, no doubt eliminating me right here and now would hit the enemy where it would hurt them the most. I assume you've sufficient command of your faculties to do so, Admiral Claw.
Oh, believe me, if I thought for even a moment that you were truly a danger to His Majesty's life, I would kill you on the spot.
My liege, we await your choice.
With Lieutenant Froad, I will proceed with the Goodwill mission.
But...
His Majesty the High King of Roland, Sion Astal.
Does Roland mean to invade us yet again? As it stands now, Nelfa would crumble easily if they chose to attack.
Your Majesty, 'tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've but paltry words to honor so swift and friendly a reception.
Forgive my manners, Your Highness. I am Greed Nelfi, ruler of the Nelfin Empire.
Indeed, sir. Your reputation as a king has traveled far abroad. Your name is synonymous with wisdom. It is to bask in that wisdom that I have traveled so far from home.
Quite the quicksilver tongue, I see.
On the contrary, I've agonized over that speech for some time. Such is my hope that our countrymen may be brothers.
Your Majesty,
If it isn't S1E06, what a young sapling you are, and sprouting from such desiccated clay.
Starnell, how dare you insult our visitor?
You will address me as Prince, little man.
Cease your prattling.
Excuse my lack of decorum. I am S1E06, King of Roland.
Quite a mouthful for the steward of a backwater kingdom. Don't you touch me!
Your mere presence is an insult. Remove yourself. Your Majesty, I humbly apologize. I fear my son is incapable of decent
Please,
speech.
don't apologize. For all your son's ill intent, he does speak honestly. I am a sapling. And Roland scarcely has the grandeur of its neighbor.
Were I to request your attendance at a banquet held in your honor tomorrow night, sir, would you consider staying to dine with me?
'Twould be bestial to refuse.
His Majesty is by far the greatest person I've ever known. He believes in dealing with people, even commoners, as equals. He uses his power to protect the downtrodden.
You have a weakness for undelivered letters, it would seem, sir.
Yes, well, this one won't remain so for long. What do you make of the eager heir? Prince Starnell, I mean. At the end of whose string does the man dangle?
That will become clear presently. My network of informants is vast.
As is the one pulling their strings. Is that what you mean?
I am an excellent man to have it heal, Your Majesty, as I'm certain will become perfectly evident before too long.
An encouraging thought to have in mind. See to your informants, then. I'll be back soon.
You would go forth alone?
I'm not the sort of man whom death is likely to catch by surprise.
Understood, sir. I will tend to your safety in absentia.
Hello, old friend. I've missed you terribly. I trust the search goes well?
Okay. Clearly I haven't had enough sleep yet.
Hungry enough to gnaw at the writing desk, are we?
Yeah, real funny how my molars just wound up embedded in this thing!
I hardly touched you. Besides, you were standing in my way.
You could have asked me to move!
Well, the two of you seem to be getting along, huh?
You've got a warped idea of getting along!
This vicious harpy's been treating me like a worn-out weapons rack since I... Ow! Ow! Stop it!
Develop some calluses and we'll discuss it. I'd say she's treating you far more delicately than she ever did me.
There happens to be a word for people like you. But for fear of my life, I won't utter it out loud.
Refined?
No, not quite. Though cruel applies to two people in this room right now.
Thanks for waiting. So then, what brings Reiner's cousin all the way out here?
Wait, who told you this guy's my cousin? He's Roland's kid. Ah!
Don't tease the man.
Hey! What the hell is wrong with you?
Play along.
Oh yeah! Cousin! Exactly! By marriage. Who I really can't stand. Wake me up when it's time for lunch, will you?
He does like to spend his time napping.
I'd like to, yes, if someone would give me the opportunity.
Would this someone be the innocent young girls you traipse about on the prowl for at night?
You're still up to that?
Shut up!
Please don't take this the wrong way, but you're quite an amusing trio.
Trio?
Not to pry or anything, but you belong to the royal bloodline, don't you?
You make it sound more glamorous than it actually is.
But you're the eldest son of Prince Starnell, one generation away from the throne.
Yes, which more than anything just makes me a burden to my father.
And yet you have a celebrated academic record. It's even said that the Imperial Cabinet members secretly consult you over your father's head on matters of state.
I weigh in occasionally on behalf of my siblings, perhaps. But that's about it.
You know, it's a shame he's so modest. He's nicer than the hack lounging around in Roland's royal palace. Is there an actual point to you being here, or you just come here to badger me?
It is rather fun watching you overreact.
I need a better reason than that.
Well, if you insist.
Wonderful.
I'm in need of your assistance, Reiner.
Exhausted. And for the record, this sucks. Remind me why we let Sion talk us into this farce?
Well, it's either be his temporary bodyguards, or the Winnet Dungo shop will be decimated.
So, I take that to mean you're not worried for him.
Does he look like he's in danger?
Not really.
There's someone up on the roof!
Uh-oh.
I am obliged to your patience, Highness.
Your report.
May I present Count Wearius, formerly a linchpin in this affair?
And to whom does he lead back?
Why, to Prince Darnell, naturally. The root of this sordid business would appear to stem from rumors that Tol Nelfi will soon be named as Emperor Greed's successor.
So the prince arranged for his own father to be summarily removed before his son's good fortune could bar the way to power.
Yes. And to this end, he has brazenly solicited the aid of Roland's illustrious nobility.
Can I trust you not to have set this in motion yourself so as to clear the way toward my conquering Menarus?
If I have gone too far or presumed too much, a word from your majesty will suffice to stay me.
I must apprise the Emperor of this situation. We shall let him deal with his traitorous son as he will.
Of course, my liege. A night for eternal rest, if ever there was one, gentlemen. Now that all the Nelfin conspirators have been served their just deserts, but one task remains.
Hey, Ferris.
I see him.
Ah, and here I thought to move in silence. You keep a very shrewd watch, it would seem, Lord Nelfi.
Huh?
My information made no mention of your having even basic combat skills, however. I'm taken a bit off guard.
And who are you to spy on his lordship?
Excuse my tardy decorum. Mirren Froad is the name I'm most known by.
Mirren Froad?
I am here because, to all accounts, the good people of Nelfa have you in mind to be their next ruler. For which my condolences. A well-loved king at the tiller of a prosperous nation does tend to pose a little bit of a problem for one such as I. Let there be darkness!
Can you tell what magic he's using?
It's not magic. The Alpha Sigma can't make out what the hell it is.
Darkness. Skirt!
Heads up, Ferris!
Get on with it!
Done. I offer up a contract to bear the wicked spirit beast that sleeps within the earth.
He's been trained in Estabulian magic.
I seek the burning field. Kurenai!
Rolandian as well. Darkness, protect! I see. You're not Lord Nelfi at all, are you? But you are his wisely chosen sentinel. And the Fair One's swordsmanship is excellent. I commend you both. That he would trouble to surround himself with the likes of both of you is rather revealing. My timing is impeccable.
Varys! What I see is thunder! S1E06! Are you all right? You son of a...
She's quite beyond hope, I fear. The weak can only prostrate themselves before the strong.
You're calling Ferris weak? You have no idea what you're talking about, pal. Take my word for it, she's not the sort of person to prostrate herself before anyone. Let alone some cheap, skulking coward like you. If she's weak, then I'm doubly so for having her boot to my neck.
Then you'll be less of a challenge than she was.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Do you suppose you can vanquish me?
Yeah? Well, we're about to find out. That ring's how you control shadows, isn't it?
There's a great deal more to you than meets the eye, boy. How do you come by such knowledge?
I'm familiar with the legends of great Emperor Kokwe, the Shadow King who once enshrouded the world. It's written that he bestowed upon his chief subordinate a very powerful ring. With it, one held sway over Shadow. The ring's bearer used it to assassinate the leaders of rival nations. But a legendary hero severed the finger on which the ring was born. And if the old stories are to be trusted, that legendary hero's name was Halford Mirren. He swung aloft his mighty sword and bloodily cut off the ring, repelling its power in one blow.
Can you do the same?
Maybe. And then again, maybe I can't. But Ferris could...
You think all that time might have been better spent taking advantage of this man's weak spot?
You think I've been tutoring this creep on his own magic relic for the past 5 minutes? I've been trying to distract him so you could rush in unexpectedly and chop the stupid thing off his finger.
Oh, yes, of course. So I take it the ring he's wearing is one of our hero relics?
Yes.
Then why are you slumped on your backside like a wet rag doll when there's clearly serious work to be done here?
Hey, you're the one who...
So sorry, it seems my hand slipped again.
Yeah, sure. You know what? I really don't even care anymore. Let's just crush this guy into a pulp already.
I dare say you're really an amusing pair. Such a shame I have to kill you. Alas, I can't let potential nuisances to my master simply roam free.
Your master?
I shall let Lord Toll live. For the moment, he is far less of a concern. Evidently, I have much larger issues to grapple with in disposing of you two. But, until the matter can be dealt with appropriately, I bid you both a fond farewell.
If you hadn't fallen for our bluff, things could have gotten seriously ugly. Look at you. I'll stay up and keep watch so you can sleep.
If you have even the vaguest idea of taking advantage of this situation.
Will you stop with that?
The man's past is like a strongbox rusted shut. I haven't found a shred of information that goes back further than Duke Froad adopting him. All the obvious people to ask are dead. And now you tell me he's massacred the Nelfin co-conspirators against your life.
Quite so.
He's dangerous. Get rid of him while you still can.
Mirren Froad, sir. I bring another report of the Goodwill mission to Nelfa.
Bring it forth.
Foraging through the archives for useful information about me.
We haven't uncovered much.
And yet your research is so thorough. Does the mystery disturb you, sir? Will you dismiss me?
After your astute handling of our enemies in Nelfa, It would be foolish of me to do so.
You are a very strange breed of man.
So says the walking enigma.
To be completely forthcoming, in your position I would not hesitate to dispose of me.
A king is only as effective as the people he surrounds himself with.
Or indeed the credo he subscribes to. My liege, I am proud to call myself your minion as long as it may please you.
You spoke of another report, I believe?
While traveling through Nelfa, my reconnaissance happened to bring me to a private residence there. Tol Nelfi's home.
Reiner and Ferris risked their lives. Froad acted on my orders, yes, but I didn't intentionally put them in harm's way. I cannot be held morally responsible for where a misunderstanding may lead my subordinate.
Let's go before he notices.
Why?
Come on.
If we stay when Froad comes back for us, he'll probably kill Toll in the bargain, huh?
Reiner?
Yeah?
I think my back injury is all but forgotten now that I'm on my feet. You've a rather impressive knack for the healing arts. Crude though they are.
Is that a thank you? Well, I'm happier on the mend. Oh, come on. We're burning daylight.
You're certain he was gorgeous? And that his flaxen-haired companion constantly beat him? You've been a huge help! Hold tight, Reiner, my love! I'm coming for you!
As if looking for hero relics wasn't a big enough pain, the crazies are on our trail again. What's with taboo breaking? Am I supposed to know what that means? How about I just drop the whole thing and go home? I said it before and I'll say it again. This totally sucks!